Oh, look, listen, I think before we talk about attack or defence or anything else, obviously, I take full responsibility for the team's performance. That's what the head coach does, and we've had some really, really good seasons and been involved in some ones. And this year, we've been disappointing. We've been disappointing. And personally, from my own perspective, 2023, we went all out for the grand final. I was a bit like this blinkered, trying to get that win, get that first grand final. It took a long time for me too long for me to recover from that grand final loss, and I don't think I evolved the team enough. We had lots of changes that was coming into the group. I own that. I own that in terms of that. So in terms of attack, yeah, we found it difficult to score points. It's quite clear. You look at the points scored. The previous year, the points conceded is very similar. I think we conceded 7 points more, but our attack, our inability to score points, our inability to finish off opportunities, because you feel like there was no opportunities created, but when you look back and see the opportunities we missed, there was chances, and with that we lost confidence. Without doubt, we lost confidence. With that, we tried to coach more on our attack. We tried to improve it. We spend more time on it, and by doing that, we probably put a little bit more pressure on it than it was needed, and we lost focus of some of the other really important areas of our game, which have been the foundation of our game for a number of years. We lost focus on that. So it was as we would say in England, a double-edged sword there. We tried to fix one thing, which we never actually fixed, and we actually damaged some of the other areas of our game as well, which was important for us to win. When you review really successful seasons, and we've had some of those of recent times, when you talk in those reviews, one of the biggest things that comes out is how well connected we were. We were close, we were tight. You could see that, you could feel that, you could sense that every single day, and that connection, we never got that. We never got that. It's one of the areas there we've done lots of reviews this week. As groups of coaches, as groups of players, as individual coaches, and it's the one common theme there that's coming out of it, is that we just never got that connection all throughout our team, but particularly in our spine positions, which are really important, because look, regardless of not scoring points, we dominated position on the field. You look at the stats, I think we're the team with the highest amount of field position in the competition. But our connection there to then finish that off, and that's not just on the halfbacks, it's on everybody. But I changed the team a lot of times, trying to find the right solution. We changed the way we played, trying to find the right solution. And like I said at the start of the interview there, definitely got some things wrong in that area. We as a team feel the frustration of that. We could sense it in the stands. We could sense it with our supporters. We could sense it with our partners. Our sponsors, everybody. I think we all felt the same way, and that hurts. It's deep. Our fans, our partners, our sponsors have been incredible for us. Like we could not have done what we have done over these recent years without the support of everybody involved. But we felt, and I understand the displeasure of the way we were playing and how we were doing things and not scoring points, etc., etc. And I think that just had a knock-on effect there, and we lost, as I said earlier on, we lost some of the things that was really, really important. What is the DNA of the Dragons? What has been the foundation for us being successful, because we were chasing that better attack. We were chasing that. We were trying to find that, and it's a great lesson for me moving forward. There's other big lessons we've learned throughout this season, but we understand that, yeah, we're simply not good enough this year as a team. We did not prepare well enough for 2024. Simple as that. In hindsight, in reflection, looking back now, look, we went all out. We went all out to win that grand final last year. Players were retiring, staff were leaving. Some key staff in terms of coaching staff, some key staff in terms of administration. Neil McNamara was leaving, Sam Moller, Eamon O'Carroll. Players were retiring, big players for us. Players were leaving the organisation, big players for us. And when I reflect back at the amount of time we spent looking at 2024 was minimal, and it has hurt us. So The answer to some of that is, and I understood this early on this season, was not to make the same mistake again. The changes we are making, the changes we have already made, both to our playing group and to our support staff, is astronomical. The work we have done, the preparation we have got going into next season, is way, way above and beyond anything I've done here before. And it's the lesson that I learned, like I said, from last season. We have to learn as a club as well. Whether next season's going great and we're on our way again and trying to compete for grand final, or we're trying to fight to get in the six. At the minute, we've got 7 players coming in, outstanding players. They're very, very good players. We've got a new head of performance who is world class, absolutely world class. He will turn this team into a very, very athletic, strong team. We won't be as athletic and as strong as we've ever been, I promise you that, in terms of the programme, because we get a pre-season this year. And that was the thing last season as well. 3 weeks before Christmas and 3 weeks after. We get a full 6 weeks before Christmas now. So, Ryan, who's coming in there as the head of performance, has got a lot of time to work with. And so we're looking forward to the prospect of that. We'll have new coaches coming in. There's new medical people coming in. There's a whole lot of change going on within our club. And it's needed. It's needed. There's no two ways about it. It's sort of an end of a little bit of an era in some regards with some of the players leaving, some of the players who have played 2 grand finals and Challenge Cups. But right now that the need for change is there, and I'm really excited about the prospects of next year. I'm really excited about the prospects of just starting pre-season and having a pre-season and working with this group strongly, and I think everybody out there should feel the same as well. We want to play attractive style of rugby. We want to play, score. I think we scored 700 odd points the year before, in our grand final winning year. We also ultimately know when it gets to the semi-finals and the finals, defence wins the competitions. That's what it does. We've played 2 grand finals and conceded 3 tries in total in 2 grand finals. We've not won. It's incredible. 2 tries to 1 in the first final and 1 try to 0. They're not high-scoring games, but ultimately what you do in your attack throughout the season takes some pressure off your defence, takes some pressure off your team. And I think the way we attacked, the style of attack, just put more and more pressure on us as a group as the season went on. And we became a little bit paranoid about it, and we lost confidence in it. So lots of change to happen. Like I said, lots of change has already happened. Lots of change will happen as we move forward over these next few weeks. And the fire in our bellies from being a team that's just come off a grand final, that's not there, because the fire in our belly is a team that's currently not a team that's good enough to make the top 6, and that hurts like hell. Like that hurts. Personally, it hurts, and I know the group of players through the reviews now, they're really, really disappointed. But it's time for them to now take a break along with everybody else. Fans as well, supporters as well, partners as well. Take a breath, take a break. We need you to get back on board next year, because some exciting times are about to happen.